All right, welcome back to News Now on PNC, and welcome, Joanna. So you actually brought it up first a few days ago on the weather report about the circulation developing down in Majuro. Yeah,
that's right. So remember, a few days ago we were talking about circulation here in Majuro. Well, that cyclone grew, and earlier this morning it became a tropical storm. Currently, tropical storm Bobby is located near the Marshall Islands and is heading towards Marianas at the speed of 9 miles per hour. If Bobby continues its movement with the patterns that it showed so far, then the storm conditions or even possibly typhoon conditions are expected for us from Sunday morning through Monday evening. However, Bobby is still developing at about 1480 miles away from us. That's pretty far, so it's a little too early to be certain about strength and the path of the storm. So let's go take a look at weather. Expect mostly cloudy with isolated showers tonight. On Friday, it will be mostly sunny during the daytime and partly cloudy through the night. Then on Saturday night, clouds will fill the skies, so expect mostly cloudy skies with isolated showers and thunderstorm. Chance of rain stays at 20% for all 3-day forecasts, but it will eventually spike up to 50% by Sunday night due to the tropical storm approaching. Temperatures are in their usual range around upper 70s to upper 80s on Guam and mid 70s to 80s on Saipan, but winds will gradually increase once again because of approaching storm. Expect winds of up to 15 miles tonight, up to 20 tomorrow, and 25 on Saturday.
So tropical storm Bobby.
Bobby.
Not Babby.
Bobby. Oh, not Babby.
Bobby.
Bobby. All right, we'll make sure to keep an eye on this coming possible tropical storm. Thanks, Joanna.
Thank you.
Well, Congresswoman Madeleine Bordallo is pressing the Obama administration to finally renew funding for the U.S. compact with Palau. PNC's Washington correspondent Matt Kay reports.
It's been about 5 years since the U.S. and Palau renewed their Compact of Free Association, and still, Bordallo complains Congress and the administration have failed to agree on cost offsets to fund it. Bordallo told Interior Secretary Sally Jewell at a recent Natural Resources hearing,
"They have been waiting since 2011. 5 years is a long, long wait. And I note the request of funding in the FY16 budget, but am concerned that the administration has not resubmitted its language for the compact renewal."
Congress has left it to Interior to find spending offsets to pay for the Palau Compact, which helps the freely associated state pay for health care, education, and other local services. That, in turn, helps reduce out-migration to Guam, the CNMI, and Hawaii, averting further demands for compact impact aid that the U.S. islands complain is now wholly inadequate. Bordallo told Secretary Jewell it's time to act.
I understand there may be some discussion about finding offset for departments, but we cannot let bureaucratic infighting delay this important agreement any longer. Historically, Interior has found offsets for this in the past, so it is on Interior to find the offset this time without further delay.
Bordallo made a similar case to Interior in 2012 and questioned if failure to fund the Palau Compact was hurting U.S. diplomatic and security interests in the Asian Pacific region, including military basing rights. A State Department official said then the department stood ready to engage with Congress to find funding offsets. But that was 2.5 years ago. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.
Well, here's something you don't see every day. Law enforcement officers rappelling off of hotel buildings. No need to be alarmed. It was all part of a training for the 9th cycle SWAT program. Guam Police spokesman Officer A.J. Balahaja says this type of training is one of the requirements to becoming a full-time SWAT officer. In addition to trainees, those who are already SWAT certified and a few who recently graduated from the judiciary's own training program joined in as well.
So we have several officers that are going to be practicing their rappelling off of the side of this building. Plus we have our hexacopters that will be filming. They're practicing these maneuvers so that we can take a look at the footage and learn from possible mistakes or preventing possible mistakes or things that might need to be adjusted as they go through this training. So it's a good benefit to have.
And this may look like a lot of fun, but Balahaja says this is serious stuff and not just anybody can do this. In fact, he says there were several briefings held for the officers who participate in this training. Safety is their top priority.
Celebration of women continued today over the governor's house as Governor Eddie Calvo and First Lady Christine Calvo honored women pioneers in Guam history.
Viva Nas Kamalawan! Viva Nas Kamalawan! God bless.
March is Women's History Month, and today several leading women, both past and present, were recognized for their hard work in making positive changes for the island. Leading women in politics, military, and in non-government sectors were presented awards and plaques. And Governor Calvo also signed a proclamation dedicated to the Guam Memorial Hospital Volunteers Association. First Lady Christine Calvo.
Behind every fundraising initiative, raffle drawing, every planning meeting for our annual charity balls, and every working session with our hospital liaisons, there's an army of women with our hospital wearing iconic pink vests, volunteering their time to make sure our hospital has the equipment it needs to nurture our sick, and most importantly, their work ensures that our doctors and nurses and professionals have the tools they need to save lives.
This year, the Pink Ladies are celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Well, just in case you missed it, the Guam children's show Nihi Season 1 is back. And thanks to you, it's better than ever. That's right, the creators of what was originally launched as a fun and educational way for kids to learn Chamorro learned something themselves the first year.
The second time around, we really tried to incorporate what people asked for, and that was karaoke words beneath the songs. I mean, that was one of the most common requests that we had. And then we've also added in some additional content.
More graphics.
More graphics. So it's like the vamped version of Season 1.
All right, and catch the turbocharged version of Nihi 3:30 p.m. weekday afternoons on Guam's own Fox 6 and Saturday mornings on ABC 7.
All right, great job, Nihi.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
Stay tuned. Blake Watson's up next with sports after the break.